Every single profitable trader has one thing in common. They all can read price action. You do not need a fancy indicator, MACD, RSI, Fibonacci in order to be profitable. As a matter of fact, those things can often get in our way. In order to make money, you need to be able to read the chart without any indicators or anything. Let's use this video to hone your skills. Follow along with me and start to train your eyes to see what price is likely to do next. Here's a couple key levels that I always have on my chart. Yesterday's high or low, also the previous day close. Prices can react strongly around these levels, so it's important to have them on the chart. And although we don't need indicators, I like to have the 21 EMA on my chart. This is not a trade signal. It is simply a way to structure risk, support what I'm already seeing from the candlesticks, and visually represent what is going on. So looking at price action, what would you do here? Would you buy or would you sell? The strategy that I use day in and day out to make money is very simple: trend continuation. So right here we have a clear downtrend and a pullback that is starting to break the trend. I've seen through countless chart hours that when you have a trend and a breakout, it will usually make an attempt at a new extreme. So I'm gonna sell right here. Using the 21 EMA as a way to structure the trade, targeting the low, and setting a 1-to-1 risk. Let's let the trade play out. So you can see right here, the trade was a loser. Does that mean I was wrong in my analysis? No. Being profitable in the markets is not about being able to predict every single move that the market does. You can't do that. No amount of analysis is going to be able to give you the correct answer every time. But here's what I do know. Listen closely to what I said before. Prices will usually make an attempt at a new extreme. That doesn't mean every time. Check out what the NASDAQ was doing at this very same moment. It also had a downtrend, pull back to the EMA, and I like selling there too. Let's let this trade play out. Now you can see that this one was a winner, and that is what it's all about, finding where probability is on your side. You don't have to be right every time. So let's say you took the loss on that last trade. What are you going to do now? Well, immediately we have to see the prices don't look like they're going to make a new low. So this is starting to look a little bit bullish. Make sure you are drawing your trends. You have an uptrend and a pullback to the EMA. You can definitely buy here. It would have taken a bit to work out, but this is exactly why you structure your risk in this way. Look how this trade has had lots of room to consolidate, and then boom, it moves to a new high. So just like that, you were able to make up that one loss. Now, what would you do here? You think the market's going to keep going up, or would you rather sell? There's a few things to keep in mind here. One is that we just made a new high of this trend over here. And the way price typically moves, so you'll have a trend going in one direction, a break in a new extreme, and then you start correcting. So that definitely favors going short right around this level. But you need to keep in mind something else. The market was really strong down and we did not get a retest of this downtrend. That is showing you that buyers stepped in to support all of this move. And there's a bit of an imbalance there. Yeah, I didn't even need any indicator to tell me that. The other really important thing are these levels that I mentioned from earlier. Right here you have the previous day's close, which can act as a magnet. Considering all of that, I think it's more favorable to go long here. So I'm marking my trend and I'm waiting for a pullback to buy. We got our pullback, but it did not get back to the EMA, which is the risk structure I like to use to make sure the trades have enough room to work out. Now the gap is filled and we need to be patient for a bit. The market is rocketing up after filling that gap. We need to start considering a larger trend. If you zoom in here, you can see that we actually overshot the channel. This can oftentimes lead to a correction. If you did take the chance, it worked out magnificently, and that's just part of it. Some iffy setups, some win. From here, we get yet another overshoot of the channel, and it continues higher yet again. If we were going to get a correction, it would have already happened by now. So we can widen the channel and widen the channel again. Now it looks like we got it drawn correctly. So waiting for prices to pull back, finally we get that chance here. So what do you think? Would you buy this? Or do you think this is the start of a reversal? It's definitely true that this move looks a bit overextended. It's been going up for a long time, and maybe prices are going to reverse here, but we've already let the market correct quite a bit. We have 1 and 2 legs of correction. We're right at the trend line. I like joining this trend here and let this thing play out. And I actually called this trade out in our Discord today, which, by the way, there is a link in the description. Join a fantastic community of traders. You can even get access to my all-day live stream or get mentored by me one-on-one. Anyway, we're long right now, letting this work out, so I'm getting ready to take profits right here, and all of a sudden the market starts reversing on me. So what do you think I should do? I could probably get out around break even here. Should I try to get out of this trade before it gets ugly, or should I keep holding? What would you do? It's very tempting to get out of this trade, I'm not gonna lie. This is a pretty strong looking move down, and it's getting late in the trading day. Cutting a trade too early oftentimes misses out on some really solid winners. So I decided to hold, and right here you have a winner. How did you do? Comment below if you're improving in the way that you read price action. Throw away those indicators, study the charts, and you'll continue to see improvement. Catch you on the next one.